Okay, so the president is talking about Robert E. Lee again, and the glory of the South and all this shenanigans. And I wanted to just quickly respond to that because I've actually done a lot of thinking about this particular phenomenon. When the election cycle started a couple years ago, I found myself angry at what I thought were old problems. Like, we're talking about Nazis, and we're talking about the South. Like, these are problems that should be relegated to the past. And then here we are again today with Trump talking about Robert E. Lee as a great man, a strong general, whatever nonsense he's throwing around. And I wanted to respond with a concept that I wrote about in an essay about time that I'll link below, but it's kind of long, so just to get the general sense. Dr. King actually addressed a concept of time in his letter from Birmingham jail. And in that letter, he talks about how, essentially, I can't quote it verbatim, but essentially, to believe that time will itself bring progress is a misunderstanding of time. And I found that confusing because I, for one, have heard that quote of his that, like, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. And so when I hear that quote, I fall into this concept of time, which is, oh, well, if we just wait long enough, these problems are going to go away. So that's why I'm upset, because Charlottesville, Nazis and Confederacy, those are old problems, so we shouldn't be dealing with them now. But I think what King, if you read him more thoroughly than just this one out of context quote, actually is saying in the letter from Birmingham jail, is that this is a naive conception of time. This myth of progress is the concept of time that the white moderate, he discussed it as the white moderate in that essay. You may have heard quotes about that. The myth of progress is the belief in time, that time will heal all. And the reason that the white moderate gets to hold on to that belief is because they can just say to protesters, like, wait. And there's really elegant language in the letter from Birmingham jail about telling people whose rights are stripped that they just need to wait for a more opportune time to find your rights. And this is part of the ridiculousness of this concept of time. Ridiculousness, the internal logic of it, even though it's ridiculous. If you are willing to admit that time heals all, then you're justified in telling someone to wait. You're justified in telling someone, oh, well, in the future it's going to be better. But that's not true. That's not how time works. And what he says more elegantly than I can quote verbatim is that he fears that time can be used for good or evil. And he fears that those with ill intent have used time more effectively than those with good intent. And this is why we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be confused, or we shouldn't find it unexpected that there would be people in this decade talking about problems of decades of past, because human nature hasn't fundamentally changed. We fundamentally need to be fighting these battles all the time. And I wanted to just say that, express that. And it's not fully complete yet, but I don't normally cross over video essay land and walking around talking about politics land. But I wanted to say that there's going to be an essay coming out on this channel about the concept of loyalty to the state, that in Captain America and in Black Panther, very different genre from these sort of ramble-tastic walking around videos. But subscribe if you want to see that, because it'll be coming out soon. If you like this video, there's a bunch of other ones about Black Lives Matter and about white tears and other sorts of shenanigans. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.